every Monday, by the way, yeah. So do join us to watch Ultraman Nexus, yeah. However, more importantly, rewatching like Nexus episode 1 to 3 have got me realizing that Nexus is way ahead of its time, yeah. So let's talk more about it in this video. Tokusatsu. Yes, everyone, kochi here in the house here, and welcome to the Tokusatsu channel. I talk about Kamen, Super Sentai, Ultraman, all those stuff here. So you want to hear me talk about more of this stuff here? Remember, subscribe to the channel below, and also let me know what your thoughts about any of our discussions in the comments below here. So this week we actually did watch 3 episodes of Ultraman Nexus in the as a community here. So we are now watching Nexus like 3 episodes every week, every Monday. Most Mondays when I'm streaming, yes, we'll be watching it again, yeah. So what I feel right now when it comes to Nexus, yeah, we have, I personally couldn't remember the full details of Nexus, so rewatching it right now, I actually get to see it in a very different light, yeah. Of course, as someone who has watched the whole series before, very long time ago, yeah, I have some inkling on what is happening here. However, at the same time, I do recall Nexus having an issue of, you don't really see a lot of Nexus at the start of show here. And I was kind of like, my memory was kind of proven right here. So Nexus is one of those where in episode 1, you barely get to see Nexus. He just punches a hole in the wall, on the floor. It's not the wall, yeah. Episode 2, he appears and then the fight never finishes, yeah. And episode 3, the fight just disappears. Literally, the fight disappears, okay, yeah. So I thought back then, when it comes to shows like Ultraman, Kamen, Super Sentai, yeah, the main form of earning money was always to do with selling toys. And watching 3 episodes of Nexus, yeah, I can safely feel that most kids will never want to buy Nexus toys because they have not seen Nexus in action properly, yeah. They have not seen the weapons really work properly, yeah. And you go, oh, it's Ultraman Nexus, but I'm getting bored. I see nothing happen in Nexus. The kids, it's going to be a very tough sell. As a show targeted at kids, I think Nexus is a complete failure based on the first 3 episodes here. And if you don't capture a kid's interest in 3 episodes, what makes you think they're going to watch episode 4 here? However, okay, even based on my community and what they feedback and what they're talking in chat here, I find that anybody who is a little more mature go like, oh, it's a cliffhanger. I want to see more Nexus, yeah. Yes, so, we start to realize that Nexus target audience is never for the kids, okay, yeah? But back then, when you're talking about, I think 2024, 2004, something like that, yeah, okay? Shows are not earning money from, a lot of weird other methods like Netflix, okay, yeah? They're not earning money from Tsuburaya imagination, yeah. Whereas these days, okay, I think these shows can actually make a really good breakthrough here. Alright, and to me, I feel that, Nexus was way ahead of its time for what I was trying to achieve here. Because think about it, we have like Camera Amazons, which was pretty well received. Not, there are some controversial parts to that here. We got Ultraman Origins, okay, yeah, which was also pretty well received, okay, yeah. And we get a lot of like things that usually doesn't sell. Okay, like Kamen Black Sun is another good example of, I don't think that have worked 20 years ago. Yeah. Okay, because if you did Black Sun and you put it on TV, nobody is going to buy the toys. Okay, yeah, I think the culture when it comes to toy culture yeah, is these days, toys are not targeted just at kids. Toys are targeted at adults. Yeah. A good way to look at it would be, if you remember when they first started selling Wizard Driver, okay, yeah, the Wizard Drivers come with rings that cannot fit adults. They're only kid-size rings, yeah. These days, they give you the ring with adult size and kid size. The reason because they do know that a lot of their sales are going to adults these days, yeah. The fact that P Bandai is, surviving so well these days, yeah, is because P Bandai is targeted at adults and not the kids. Okay, and that is how I feel like, times have changed. Okay, toys, it's like 60% we're selling kids, yeah, 40%, but at a higher margin, we're selling to adults, yeah. And that is, I feel that at this stage, the environment has changed, the demographics have changed, yeah. The approach has changed, yeah. And Nexus as a show, I think was something that would survive very well in this era, yeah, when people want to like see more, you know, a darker side of things here. They want to see darker stories here. I think Nexus would have survived so much better in a time like this here. Yes, you might tell me, hey, we have shows like Kuga. We have shows like Ryuki that was way darker in terms of story plots compared to what I have these days here. However, do remember episode 1 of Kuga transforms here. We have a fight here. Something explodes here. Episode 1 of Ryuki sword breaks. Night does explosions here. Night looks cool here. You see, there's always this balance of the characters look cool, we can sell the toys. But Nexus completely lost the plot on that point of view here. So right now, I feel that yes, I think it's some anniversary for Nexus this year here. But I also feel that they may not be giving Nexus the love Nexus deserves here. They may not be giving Nexus, you know, the anniversary that Nexus deserves here. Mostly because Nexus was considered a failure back then. I personally feel like, you know, the only reason it failed was because of, you know, of how Nexus was being treated back then, yeah. Nexus was way ahead of its time, yeah. Nexus, it's not for its era. I'm not talking about graphics and all, yeah, but I'm talking about the whole approach of the show was definitely not for its era, yeah. So, let me know in the comments below what you think, what I mentioned. Do you feel you agree with me, yeah? Do you feel that Nexus performed better in current year, yeah? It's Nexus for a modern audience, or like some other studios like to talk about, yeah? Okay? Alright, so let me know in the comments what you think about it, yeah? And I will see you on the next video. Yeah, yeah!